Welcome back to the channel. Breaking Bad, Season 4, Episode 3. This one is called Open House.
What could that possibly mean?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Is something getting sold? Is something to do with the car wash?
Something to do with Walt's house?
Yeah, I don't know.
Something to do with Hank's house?
Yeah, feels like there's potential few options. It could be something literal, or it could be a mystery line or some kind of title.
Just one of those weird things.
Yeah. I don't know, but regardless, I got a good night's sleep last night. Despite our discussion, I did get to sleep in the bed.
Put him to sleep. Oh.
This, if you could see it on camera, is not from Nikki. She did not beat me up after we recorded last night. But that was a really, even getting to go back and look back at it. I
thought it was hilarious.
I really enjoyed the conversation. And obviously we're not going to get into that discussion again. But I just wanted to put a quick bow on it. You could respond or not if you want.
Okay.
Because there were a lot of comments that were supporting both of us. I think there was more for you. And unlike Hank...
Those are my people!
Unlike Hank, I am man enough to accept the L. But I'm not going to change my opinion on this matter. Because I still... And hopefully we get more kind of breakdown.
I would like to see
what is really going down between the two of them.
I want to see Hank just be vulnerable in front of Marie.
Yeah, and
more so emotionally.
The last point that I want to make on who was acting proper, because there were a lot of comments that were even they are both acting like assholes.
Okay, I see that too.
Which makes sense. Just the fact.
Wait, Hank and
Marie.
Hank and Marie or us?
Oh, well, no, them. Not us. Them, for sure. Not us. The last point that I just wanted to make on this, and we'll move on unless you have something to respond. This was all Marie's plan. Marie's the one who wanted all of this to happen. She's the one who forced Hank, basically against his will, to leave the hospital. He wanted to stay at the hospital and walk out of the hospial.
Oh, so, is this so that Marie didn't have to change his bedpan?
I don't know, the whole, why she, I get why she rushed him out of the hospital, because she wanted him to be comfortable, and she wanted to take care of him, and, right, and I just don't think...
That's so awful, Hank, your wife wants to be with you.
But I don't think she fully understood the extent of what it was going to be.
I understand.
That's kind of where I'm at this point, he wanted to stay in the hospital because... Of course, he's stubborn, and that's just who he is as a person. But at the same time, she basically forced him out of there with a little hand job action.
Okay.
And it's
whoa!
It's just, I think she might have bit off more than she could chew in terms of trying to take care of him at home.
Okay, the way you made it sound yesterday, she didn't know what she was getting into, it made it sound like she didn't want.
I think she's done.
To.
I think she's gotten to a breaking point in terms of being done with everything that she has to do to take care of him. And he's being super stubborn.
Well, no, I think that she's only going to be done if he continues to act like an a-hole.
Yeah, and can she just please call the minerals so he could stop getting, agitated about that?
Okay.
That is a small thing.
I soften. It's fine.
It's a really, really small thing. But when someone is dealing with what he's dealing with, and I can't imagine what he's dealing with in terms of his mental and physical, he is the macho of macho men. He has this persona that he wants to uphold, and he refuses to bring that down in front of anybody.
I think it's the bedpan stuff.
I mean, that's
that's a bit, but you know
that's pretty demoralizing. I mean, that's a pretty rough situation for both of them.
You watch childbirth.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. But it's just one of those situations where I'm hoping that he gets more comfortable. Maybe this is just the beginning stages of him just being frustrated of he has no more career, and it's just the fact that he's obsessing now about these minerals. Like, this is something that's distracting him.
Yes.
He's really focused on it.
Deflecting.
And it's like, you continuously call something the wrong name. I think that would upset anybody when they're already, like, at a breaking point.
Yeah, like, why can't you just... Because it's almost like she's intentionally calling them rocks.
Just to, like, piss him off?
It feels like a little bit. Like, all right, okay.
Especially after, like...
I saw it.
Especially after, like, 40 boxes get delivered to the house. I mean, that's just kind of ridiculous.
I get that part. I do. I understand that. It's like, you know, when I tell you my friend's name and you can't remember my friend's name, and it's like, why can't you just remember their name?
That's not a true story at all. So
like,
yeah,
I don't know how many times I have to spell it for you, or text it to
so
you.
So you understand that aspect of it. Like, yes, he's being a dick. I get it. I still am gonna side with Hank in the situation just because I want to see it develop more. If he continues to be a jerk, like, and just holds on to this and doesn't, like, put his, like, walls down at all for his wife, then yeah, there's a problem.
Yes.
But this is still early on in his rehab. So I'm hoping that his attitude could change and her attitude could change.
I feel like he could be completely agitated at the hospital, but at the time you get home, it's just the two of you guys, like, fucking relax.
Yeah, totally. So that was the last thing I wanted to say. That was I don't think I mentioned that in last episode's video. Just the idea that this was all Marie's idea and her plan against his will to go home. So it was just the extra thing. I'm very interested to see how it plays out. But
he still doesn't need to act like a jerk.
So yeah,
not sorry.
Moving on to Walt, because holy shit, this fool tried to walk up to Gus's house and execute him, and then, like, told Mike, "Hey, just get me in the room with him. I'm gonna kill your boss." Like, dude, that.
I mean, that could potentially just be, like, just a giant snowball effect. I mean, not only has Walt already had, like, this snowball effect of just deaths around him.
Yeah.
But then, like, that, like, he could possibly have, like, really bad people after him.
It feels like somebody who's invincible. Just, like, one, trying to just go to the dude's house to kill him. And two, just telling the guy who's basically his right-hand man to, like, tell him his plan that he wants to kill him. And I'm like, that's ballsy and risky. And for a super genius, like, that's pretty dumb. Like,
yeah,
I think I saw a comment. I really got to start screen grabbing these and like, giving shout-outs to people.
Yeah.
But I saw a comment from someone who was like, Walt's rich now. Why can't he just hire a hitman to do it instead of, like, showing up on his own? Like, just because you put your little hat on doesn't make you, like, this super assassin all of a sudden. Like,
but you never know. That hitman might be an undercover cop. I've been watching some things.
Just order the guy off Craigslist. You're fine. No problem.
Yeah. It's fine.
No big deal. And, like, I'm very curious. Like, someone called Walt as he was approaching the house. Even while editing, I still had a bit of trouble, like, picking out
deciphering.
It sounded like there was an accent in there, and it sounded like Gus. So I think I'm gonna stick.
You're gonna go with Gus.
I'm gonna go with Gus for now. Unless it's the new guy that they met in the lab for 2 minutes. It definitely wasn't Mike.
I didn't really pay attention to his voice.
Well, it was hard to hear. It wasn't like it was through the phone.
No. I mean, like, the new guy.
Yeah. But I'm for now, just gonna say that it's Gus. Like, I listened to it like 10 times while editing that episode, so I'm gonna just say, like, it sounded like Gus. I'm just gonna go.
So you think Gus was, like, looking out and be like,
he probably has, like, a whole surveillance wall, like.
He's
average Joe's
cameras up the yin yang.
Average Joes have Ring doorbells that could just see people approaching their house. It's like, obviously Gus has something. Like,
I don't know, that Ring doorbell. If you increase the sensitivity, right, I'm sure
it could hit the street for sure. So, like, I'm sure he's got nice high tech protection at his house without question. And Jesse felt real bad for him in this episode. He just is completely detached from like emotion. Like, he is completely numb. Like, he
doesn't want to hear his own thoughts.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be alone.
That's bad.
Like, the fact that the episode just ended with him just, like, holding his head, like, Like, sitting up next to these giant subwoofers just blasting his music. Like, dude, Jesse, like, damn it.
Well, and the neighbors, man. That sucks.
Well, it looks like they've got pretty big homes over there. There's enough space between the properties. I'm not too concerned for the neighbors. I'm concerned about Jesse.
Way to diss me.
Sorry. So, yeah, I don't know where he's at mentally. Like, he's clearly broken after all of this.
100%.
I want to see where, like, this is just
sad.
this is all very intriguing.
Yes, it's very, very sad that he can't even be in his own house alone.
He basically allowed his house to get destroyed.
Literally
just
destroyed.
To have people around. Just to have people there. Blasting music and having fun.
Never. I'd be like, get the out.
Seriously.
Get out.
All right, this is a long...
You wear your shoes in my house and I'm like, get out. Get out.
This has been a long intro. We love having our conversations, but you ready to jump into this episode?
Yes.
Open house. Let's go, yo.
Oh, you're very pleased with yourself right now? Why?
Was this all part of the plan of some sort?
I know, what was that smirk?
The hell is that?
Oh, camera. Uh-oh.
Shit. And it follows him. Holy shit.
That is awful. That's not a good idea.
Jeez.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Holy shit. But seriously, what was that smirk that he had? Like, he's really smart,
like,
dude.
I win looking at the coffee maker.
Yeah. I mean, learn to accept yes, right? Damn, the friggin' camera, though.
Walt, we need to talk about the car wash. Why are you doing... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so...
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming in. Are you in danger?
You know what? I have a hell of a lot more on my mind
Oh.
right now than thinking about buying a damn car wash, okay?
Good about Hank's bills, though.
Yeah.
If you're in danger, then it would be absolute. Then we have to...
Stop. I said things were complicated, and then you flew off the handle.
Yeah, I flew off the handle when I saw that.
He kind of instigated it, so it's fine.
I had an argument with a coworker, okay?
And?
Obviously, Walt got beat up.
In this bar, and we were discussing a particular business strategy, and it got heated. He hit me, and I didn't retaliate because he's a much older man.
You were in a bar fight.
Essentially.
Yes, Skyler, I was in a bar fight.
What a life he lives now.
So you're okay.
I mean, is he ever really okay at this point in this business that he's in now?
Right. No.
So, car wash.
It's like, yeah, you left the car wash in a blaze of glory. You didn't tell me. And he wants $20 million for it.
Yeah. Oh, this is the
Hi there.
house.
Can I answer any questions?
Very nice.
Does she
Very
only wear purple?
open.
I think so.
I agree. It flows. I see you're married.
No, divorced.
Any children?
Yes, he turned 4 in May. He's a Gemini. Would love this yard.
He tests very highly, 96 percentile, but that whole right brain, left brain,
Marie, what are you doing?
to get our patients at ease.
Oh, he's watching porn.
But nurse, I had to go to 3 different places to get the moisturizer that you like, but I got that. The complete encyclopedia to fantasy football.
it has all the latest.
Ray, I said
Rankings.
Cheetos, not Fritos. I must have said Cheetos like 10 times. You need me to write it down for you?
No, and I don't need you to be mean about it either, Mr. Grumpy.
I'm just saying, virtually impossible to confuse Cheetos with Fritos, seems to me. Where you going?
Back to the store, I guess.
All right,
Yep. You see?
chill out. Okay. What the hell was that?
Did she take that from the open house?
She's still stealing shit?
Yeah.
You want to do something? Go karts. There's a track down by the Coliseum. It's pretty fun.
Dang, look how, like, itchy he looks.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
Good.
You okay? Is there anything we should talk about?
Yeah, everything.
How's your eye?
Yeah, it's fine.
Anything we should talk about? Getting the shit kicked out of you? You do kind of get used to it.
Damn, Jesse.
We're not buying a nail salon, Mr. Goodman. We're getting the car wash.
Walt told me that you took a run at this Bogdan character and he wrestled you into submission with his eyebrows. 10 million, that was the asking price, right?
He upped it to 20.
Wow, nice negotiating. You just sit back, relax, and let a professional take over. That's for me.
I think he just lacks the proper motivation.
Motivation? As in motivation? You're saying we make him an offer he can't refuse?
Attitude adjustment.
Give John Cena a call.
This one, she's a keeper. Well, an audit can be highly motivating.
We don't want to draw any unwanted tax attention.
How about an ICE raid?
We are not getting a bunch of poor, innocent people in trouble.
Yeah.
Shit.
Also, you're gonna need him after you take over. Look, there's always... You got a real nice place here. Shame if something happened to him. That angle.
What are you talking
That's a threat. That's a make an offer he can't refuse.
The threat of violence.
Attitude adjustment.
Oh, no, that is not at all what I meant. We do not do that.
All we have to do is think of a non-violent, unsuspicious way to purchase the car wash that protects the innocent and doesn't cost $20 million.
He was up there for a little bit.
Yep.
This is very interesting, though. Like, come on, Walter, you're freaking genius. Come up with a plan here.
Oh, what is Marie doing now?
Another
Can I
open
answer any
house.
questions?
Oh, spoons.
Yes, the owner is quite the collector.
She going to open houses and just jacking shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a handout for you.
She gonna take the spoon.
Charlotte Blattner.
So nice to meet you, Charlotte.
You too.
She's trying to hang out outside the home for as long as she can.
And she's stealing shit. She's distracting herself. And Jesse's distracting himself. Ooh, look at the bags under his eyes.
Man, he needs a good night's sleep for about a month. This is awful. The fuck? Is this house like completely empty? Oh, come on!
God.
What is this, Fight Club in here?
Dude. He's just letting his house just become like a friggin' encampment. Jeez, Jesse.
My God.
I really love your home.
Oh, well, thank you, Mimi. It has a very European feel. You think?
Oh, I lived in London for years, so Yeah, this feels familiar.
Where in London? I was stationed at Upwood in the 60s.
Yeah, Marie.
Right downtown. But we were almost never there. My husband is an illustrator, so we traveled a lot.
Oh shit, the realtor.
That was... Yes.
Uh-oh, it's getting caught up.
Excuse me? Miss? Very nice, thank you. I just called the police. Okay then. I know you stole that spoon. You're a thief and a liar, making stories up about yourself. What's wrong with you?
You know what, Fatty? You were so lucky that I'm late for an appointment.
Let go of my purse. Let go! Let it go! Let it go! Let it go!
Dude.
You are in big trouble.
Oh no.
Damn, Marie.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why the Why are you...
Oh my god.
Breathe, Hank, breathe.
Are you seriously doing this to me again?
This was Marie's fault, this one.
The officer spoke to the homeowners, and they're not going to press charges.
Good. I won't either.
Okay, then. So, we're good
For
to go.
what?
Marie, you want to go home?
Nope.
Shit. Way in over her head.
So it's bringing up bad habits.
Oh my god.
She's dealing with a lot.
Everybody is. Legit.
Everyone, yep.
What did she just come up with because of
Something
soap?
about the drain. Soap in a drain.
More contaminants. Ammonia, acetone, benzene, nitrobenzene.
Oh, shit.
Your soap is not the issue, it's your filtration system. You're gonna need to replace your system entirely.
Shit.
So sorry, you're right. We will be extra careful and clean.
His eyebrows are outrageous, by the way.
Yes. Sorry.
Looks like he has caterpillars on his forehead.
He does.
Until these levels reach the mandated minimums.
What laws did I break?
What laws? Several.
Tell me exact specific laws or I refuse.
Is this a Saul guy? This dude's not legit, right?
Tell me exact what laws.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Okay, the New Mexico Hazardous Waste Act of 1978, under the Toxic Substances
Control Act of 1976. U.S. Code Title 15, Chapter 53,
Subchapter 1,
Section 2606.
Satisfied?
Damn, dude. She's...
I mean, the fact that she has to... Yeah.
Wow.
She's good. She's good.
She is made for this life.
Yep.
Shit.
All done with lunch?
It's like she needs to stop putting up a front, too.
Hardly touched this.
It's like...
They're both bullshitting each other.
Yeah. This was all her idea.
All right, let it go.
So, rock collecting?
They're minerals. Yeah, it's cataloging.
You ever come across a guy by the name of Gail Badeker?
Shit.
Nope.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Came along and shot him in the face.
Okay.
We found a notebook.
Ah, shit. Here we
I
go.
made a copy for you in case you're interested. It's filled with scientific formulas and chemical purchase lists, drawings, pages and pages of this stuff.
At least it doesn't appear to have any names in it.
I'm lying here like third base, living from bowel movement to bowel movement. I'm not even useful to myself.
All right, now...
Just look at the fucking binder,
honestly.
dude.
Take this to Steve Gomez.
Skyler, it has been 5 hours.
no call.
Why don't we simply chalk it up as a learning?
White residence. Oh, hello, Mr. Wollenitz.
What a
Am I
name.
still interested? Well,
Now I'm offering $800.
No.
I'm sorry we couldn't make it work. Goodbye.
She's good.
Hello, Mr. Volonets.
The world and on boats coming right for us and pulling inside an ice cream truck, driving into San Francisco. I'm not even
What's he doing?
Cannibalism to me, the thing that worries me is
Dude.
or shoved up against the chain link fence, because if you really think about it, it's not a joke that you're gonna get squeezed right through the chain link through soft meat.
What?
This is inevitable,
This is
okay?
awful.
And there's nothing you or me or anyone.
He's
can
literally
do
crumpling
about it.
up
And if the fence posts are still
money in front of these folks, throwing it at this guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bitch.
Dude.
Look at these people. Look at his house.
Money!
More sound.
Whoa!
And they are new owners of a beautiful car wash.
2 clean cars and clean money.
Way to go, Skyler.
I know, right?
She friggin' rocked that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, it was really great work. It's impressive.
Thank you.
She deserves comeback player of the year. For sure.
This is truly amazing.
Yes, well, it better be. $320 a bottle.
How did you pay for it?
No, cash. I paid cash.
No, I'm asking, how did you, Walter White, an unemployed school teacher, pay for it? How do you explain it? We're broke, remember? I mean, I'm waiting for your unemployment check to come so I can pay the phone bill. I asked for an extension from the power company. Why? Because on paper, we have no money.
You are completely overreacting.
I don't think she
I'm
is.
not apologizing for wanting to celebrate in some small way.
I'm asking you to be smart. The devil is in the details, okay? One little mistake, one slip up in our story, that could ruin us.
It's true. I mean, right?
Gotta destroy the evidence.
They're gonna get drunk.
The findings of the EBC and the loophole.
What is he gonna see in there?
There's 4 in the negative. That passes.
Damn.
I mean, is he gonna think chemistry teacher?
I don't know.
What is he?
I don't.
Is he gonna see a name in there?
It made it sound like there's a bunch of just like equations and notes and order statements, basically.
Well, unless he gave it to Hank specifically because he knows Walt. What if there's Walt in there?
Again, we don't know how specific he was in terms of his note taking.
Or Jesse in there because Hank knows Jesse.
Yeah. Shit. That notebook is going to be a really big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Like, yeah, it all depends on what Gale put in there. Is it gonna have like a drawing of Heisenberg? Like, is he gonna have names? Is he like exactly like what specifics? Could he even have Gus's name? Because he knows Gus too.
Right, that's true. Hank is kind of at the center of it all.
He's got connections to everyone involved, one way or another, to this super meth lab.
I don't even know what.
That's scary shit. Like, that could be the key, depending what's in it, to bringing Walt down.
Mm-hmm. Or Gus down. Or
who cares about Gus?
But,
it's about Walt and Jesse.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not concerned about Gus. I'm concerned about Walt and Jesse.
Because I mean, if they take out Gus, it's a domino effect for that. And then like, how is Walt supposed to launder money if he's not making any more money? And how is he supposed to buy this car wash and
that was
blah blah blah?
That's one thing that popped into my head during that discussion with Walt and Skyler. She's concerned about Walt buying a bottle of champagne, but not concerned that he hit the jackpot gambling and could buy a car wash.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that the paper trail that Saul creates will be legit and there won't be any questions there. But it's still like my little spidey senses perked a little bit during that conversation. Be like, wait, like they're concerned about having zero money and pushing bills back, but you're gonna say Walt won all his money gambling? Like, okay, like
yeah.
I mean, it all sounds.
I'm not sure how the paper works, but
it all sounds sketchy regardless.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the drug game. But well done, Skyler, again. Yeah. I mean, the way that she was able to get that dude to sell a car wash was a very elaborate, well thought out plan, and she crushed it. I said it a minute ago. She deserves comeback player of the year. Mm-hmm. Because as for a lot of people, she wasn't everyone's favorite character earlier in this show, and she's made a lot of dumb decisions and
questionable,
like a lot of people in this show.
I wonder if she regrets leaving with her boss.
I'm sure she's so far past that at this point that I don't even think it matters anymore.
I keep thinking about it because I'm like, if you hadn't done that, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I have a feeling if they tank down enough of that champagne, I'm sure things will be fine between the two of them again.
I wouldn't be fine.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like that plan, like she's on a good streak right now of really good business. Like it's it's not that shocking. It's kind of shocking, but it's not that shocking because she is clearly smart, especially when it comes to like the bookkeeping type of business stuff.
Totally.
Like, but the way that she came up with that plan for the water and the contaminants, it's like
genius.
Like, good job. That's pretty crazy. And Jesse continues to just spiral. Like his house looks like the place that Walt found him in, the little drug place.
The crack house?
Yeah. Like that's basically what his home's turning into. Mm-hmm. It's like, damn, man, like you got to get back to rehab. You got to start talking to somebody. You need to like obviously you can't talk to anyone cuz you fucking murdered someone.
Yeah, and well, I mean, you can't tell them what you do for a living, right. But like you could at least like
go to a confessional or something. You gotta like talk to somebody. Like, hey man, Walt both need to talk to each other. Like, and they wouldn't do it. Like they just kept hitting each other. Like, you got something to talk about? And then just like, nope. And it's like, damn, man.
Because all they have is each other, kind of. Basically.
Yeah, and I don't think Walt really wants to tell Jesse that he tried to assassinate Gus. This is all crazy. And friggin' Marie getting arrested because she's friggin' bouncing from open house to open house, just stealing shit and avoiding going home. And is their marriage over?
I don't know. It's more like roommates now.
I mean, it's real bad and just like
I mean, she should not be lying and stealing and doing that shit. That is just fucking wrong.
She's just like I think you said it during the episode. She's just resorting to old habits.
Yeah, I think all of this chaos and rejection from Hank is making her fall into old habits. I mean, she should have more self-control, but at the same, I don't know.
She should not be doing just like at all. Just like Jesse, she's spiraling out of control.
Mm-hmm. Everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody spiraled together.
This show, well, except for Skyler, who is friggin' rock star status all of a sudden. But yeah, it's just absolutely crazy what her behavior, the way she's acting, the clear just dread of being at home. Just the thought of like the cop asking her like, do you want to go home, just broke her down. Like between the way Hank's acting and all the responsibility that she has taking care of him, it's just too much for her. It's like, this is what you asked for. Like, obviously you don't know what it's like taking care of someone who's bedridden. Like, that's not something that really probably comes with a manual on how to do it. So it's just, it's a rough situation. Hank is like super nitpicky and super on edge. Like, he got all mad about his chips. Like,
Cheetos, not Fritos.
Like that's a situation where it's like you just bite your tongue, you pick your battle. Like, all right, the minerals and the rock thing, have a way at it. Be an asshole about that all you want. But she went to a bunch of stores to get you things, and she made a mistake on the chips. That's a pick your battle.
Fritos are still good.
They are, yeah. They're absolutely enjoyable. And, you know, those are... I'm a huge fan and a huge believer in the whole pick your battle thing. It's like, do you really want to piss her off and get into a fight over chips? Like, that just doesn't sound like a good idea.
Okay, here's the saying. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
I don't think he's going to be happy regardless.
I can personally be both.
I don't think there's much that's going to make him happy at this point.
No.
It's just, yeah. It is, again, this is season 4. I feel like I've said this 3 times. This now will be the 4th. We're climbing up the peak of something, and it's just going to come crashing down or somehow. Like, I'm fascinated with that notebook. I want to know what the hell Gale put in that notebook.
100%.
That thing is like, it's a giant elephant in the room. It's like, what is in there? What did he write? What was?
Show me.
Like,
show me now.
Did he use it only as like a breakdown of all the equipment they purchased and the equation for all the drugs that they are making, or does he use it as a journal? Like, did he have like Wednesday, July 3rd? Walt yelled at me for the pressure on the machine. Like, is he using it as a journal, or is it just like strictly a business thing? Like, I'm fascinated by it.
It's got lists of chemicals. So then they could potentially track down people that are buying those quantities of chemicals.
Well, if he's got specific notes about where these things were purchased.
Maybe not so where, but what.
Well,
because anyone that is purchasing those chemicals, I'm sure they could find the manufacturers of those chemicals and get information.
Yeah, you can just start following that trail.
Especially if Gale has quantities.
It's like breadcrumbs at this point.
Yeah.
It's just, you start following.
You're welcome.
Yeah. For what?
You didn't think that.
It wasn't that complicated. All right. What do you have for your emojis? Oh, wait, do you have anything else before we jump into emojis?
Not now.
Okay, what are your emojis? What do you got?
A spoon.
Okay. Because she steals that shit.
She stole a spoon. Like, that's what, like, tipped off the real estate agent.
Yeah.
A book, or a notebook.
Notebook.
For Gale. Champagne flutes, the Cheers champagne flutes. And then just a special one for Bogdan. A caterpillar.
Caterpillar eyebrows. Those things were literally like this big.
They're huge.
Those things are massive.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably do some work on those things, huh? Or is that too much work for you?
That's a lot of wax.
Yeah.
I gotta need more wax.
So there you go. Those are the emojis for this episode. As always, leave your comments on what you thought about that episode. It really does feel like we're building towards something. Gotta know what the hell's in that notebook. That shit's gonna drive me crazy until we figure out what's in there. Just like those cold opens from the friggin' teddy bear.
Oh, right.
It's like one of those things that's just gonna bug me every time we watch. Be like, is this the episode we're gonna find out?
Nope.
Like, it's just crazy because it could just give everything away. So yeah, leave your comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new and you like our reactions to stuff. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.